y no aceptaremos esto. Esto es intolerable y estamos aquí como parte del Día Nacional de Protesta en contra de la brutalidad policial y la represión y la criminalización de una generación, y estamos diciendo no más y llamando a todos a juntarse con nosotros con esta marcha, porque nuestro poder es la resistencia en contra de todo eso. And I want to call up right now a couple of the other families that have lost people to the police. We're going to stay here for a few minutes, and I want everybody to be quiet because I want to bring up a couple of families who have to talk about what happened to their loved ones. And I'd like to call to the stage Alicia Alvarez. I saw you a little bit earlier, Alicia. Are you here? Okay, here comes Alicia. Alicia is the mother of Jonathan Cuevas, who was killed by the police in Linwood a year ago, October 10th. 1 year from today, 1 year ago.
Hi everybody, my name is Alicia Alvarez and I'm the mother of Jonathan Cuevas. Jonathan was 20 years old and he was walking home from a party with two friends when a Linwood Sheriff deputy stopped him. Jonathan was running and he was shot several times. Once he fell down, he had his hands up. He told the officer he surrendered, he was down, and the officer stood over him and continued to shoot him. My son laid there on the ground, handcuffed for about 20 to 30 minutes. The first ambulance showed up, was turned away. He didn't get any medical treatment. The second one came after he stopped yelling. On the way to the hospital was just a few blocks. It should have took less than a minute to get there. It took them over 9 minutes to get there. Once they got to the hospital, the nurses there told me that the officers were fist fighting with the doctors and the nurses so they wouldn't perform CPR on my son. My son died about 34 minutes after he had been shot. I was not notified till the next day. I was looking for my son and we couldn't find him until finally they told us. It's been a year. On October 10th made a year. Since his murder, the officers have changed the story 4 or 5 times as why they murdered him. It was first he ran, they saw a weapon, he reached into his waistband, he robbed a liquor store, and now they said that he, along with his friends, were brandishing a weapon as they were walking. And I asked them to show me the videos because there was a lot of video cameras that captured from the city intersections, and they won't release the videos. They won't release the officer's name. This officer has killed my son, and 2 years prior he killed someone else and continues to patrol the streets of the same city in Linwood. He was released to go back to work 5 days after he killed my son. They won't release this officer's name. So I come here not only for justice for my son, but to try to save lives by making awareness and letting other families know that it can happen to any one of us and that we need to stand up and do something about it before it's too late.